It's official. Trump confirms who he picked for the SEC head. We've also got some news from Jerome Powell comparing crypto to gold and rate cuts. Yes, baby, we got it. XP price talk at the end.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
Hola, mi amigos. It's Dora. No, it's not. It's Crypto with Klaus. And before we get into the juicy crypto news, your comments come first. You, the viewer, are the most important. Okay, then why else did I do videos on Thanksgiving? I did several. There you go. Ryan SOLANA says, thanks for comparing Ripple's logo to a fidget spinner. Now I can't unsee it. Yeah, for real, next time you see the Ripple logo, I won't be an a-hole and put it up on the screen, but next time you see the Ripple logo, take a look. Fidget spinner, baby. Freza66 says, dude, you're too funny. Gotta stop watching your show at lunchtime like to choke on a piece of sweet and sour chicken at the Chinese restaurant. I'm trying to be good with my diet thing. Chinese food, come on now. Teresa Roberts says, turbulence is always good. It gets us to our destination. Oh, girlfriend, I like that. And you know what? You are absolutely right. We're going to talk about turbulence, and we're going to talk about how things are going to get juicier. So turbulence is okay if it gets you to your destination. Bitcoin sitting at 98,784. Well, ETH is 3877. ETH still hasn't touched 4 during all this, so kind of wondering if it's going to be like the super laggard of this move. XRP and HBAR hanging out in the red zone, but still way juicy in price. 242 for the price of XRP and 29.6 for the price of HBAR. BNB, look at that 740 move, and TRX still wouldn't touch with the 10-foot pole sitting at 33.5. What are the odds we're going to get a quarter cut from Jerome Powell in the Fed? Well, first things first, when is the meeting? December 18th. Live stream? Yeah, join us. 2 p.m. Awesome. 73% chance right now that we're going to get a cut. Super excited to see this because as rates come down, what's going to happen? It's going to make home loans cheaper, car loans, business loans, home equity lines of credit, credit card loans, all that stuff gets cheaper. And it's not just the United States, it's across the globe. Because across the globe, countries are lowering and zones are lowering the rates. So every month and every economic period that comes, they're getting lower, lower, and lower. So when they get lower and lower and lower, and you pay less for cars, homes, and all that other fun stuff, what do you have more of? Wait, I couldn't hear you. Oh, that's right, it's paper company. And I'm not talking about monopoly bullshit money. I'm talking about real money. Yeah, so 73% chance that we're going to get another quarter cut in rates. Now, mind you, it takes a couple months for that to kind of have its effect on the market. Still good for us, though. Altcoin funding rates hit 9-month high. Bullish for alt season or a red flag? Yeah, you have to kind of look at this too and think this move by the alts in general has been just absolutely bonkers. So just be careful. That's all I'm going to say that. Just be careful. Right now, sitting at 81 for extreme greed, 88 into altcoin season. So BTC, although in the green, is not as green as a bunch of the other alts. Trump officially confirms Paul Atkins for the top pick. It was reported yesterday, but I told you it was just a rumor because it wasn't confirmed. We only heard it from like one thing, like one source. And in journalism, that's not a good thing. Not a good thing. You gotta get multiple sources, right? So that's why I said it was a rumor yesterday. Check out the thumbnail. I even had a little rumor button on there. I did it. See, I tell you the news is good or bad, happy or sad. I even tell you when it's a rumor not fully confirmed. But guess what? In a December 4th True Social post, Trump wrote, hold on, let's go to that. Trump wrote, I'm delighted to announce the nomination of Paul Atkins to be the next chairman of the SEC. Paul is a proven leader for common sense regulations. He believes in the promise of robust, innovative capital markets are responsive to the needs of investors and that provide capital to make our economy the best in the world. He also recognizes that digital assets and other innovations are crucial to making America greater than ever before. He even mentions it in there, digital assets. He's talking crypto, everyone. So it is confirmed. Just like gold. I told you that Fed Powell. Not only did I give you the rates on when to expect the cuts, but I'm also telling you that Powell's comparing, yes, crypto to gold. Listen to this. Just like gold, Fed Powell makes a crucial statement. During a recent conversation with CNBC's Andrew Ross Sorkin, Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell drew parallels between BTC and gold. This is what Powell said. People use Bitcoin as a speculative asset, right? It's like gold, only it's virtual. It's digital, he said. I like this. Hold on. Let me tell you what else he said, and we're going to go back, okay? He says, it's highly volatile. It's not a competitor to the dollar. It's really a competitor for gold. That's really how I think about it. I find this absolutely fascinating and mega bullish news for crypto because the idea of gold as a store of value, everyone's known. Like, that's been like the test of time. Like, and I mean, we're talking like thousands of years people have used gold. To compare BTC, which is nowhere near thousands of years old, to thousands of year old strength of gold in that notion, that is a very strong statement to make. And this is from Jerome Powell, Fed Chair dude Jerome Powell. That is a very strong, bold economic statement for BTC. A very, very positive statement. He could have picked it to anything else out there. He could have said, well, you know, it's just like oil. It's speculative. It's seasonal. No, he compared it to gold. Bringing in news, whether it's good or bad, happy or sad. Well, it's all good news so far, isn't it? I mean, XRP testing, you know, lower things is not good news, but we're going to talk about it. XRP year-to-date up 291%. Last 30 days, 374%. Last 7 days, 60%. Let's go deeper on those candlesticks because this is what we were talking about. We're talking about this move up here, right? We got up here and we got just above 280. Couldn't hold it twice. And then we kind of knew, okay. That's a little too much for the market to digest. Then we talked earlier today about this candlestick right here. And by the way, these are 15-minute candlesticks. You know, I like the 15 minutes. If it takes you more time than 15 minutes to get your point done, you're doing something wrong, girlfriend. Watch this bitch-ass video be like 15 minutes and like 15 seconds. I'm going to have to like eat crow. So you had a high at 260 on the candlestick, but a low at 237. And I told everyone, I said, you know what? I wasn't too worried about this move because we didn't come anywhere close to that. And on this move right here, we didn't. But then all of a sudden, we went down here. And yes, we did not only touch 237, we broke it to 234, which brings us back to December 2nd. We've since gotten a bit of support, and I'll zoom in a little bit for you so you can see the movement here. We're kind of working our way back on up, trying to figure out what's going on, trying to see if we can get back to that 250 mark because 250 XRP is going to be a big hold. That would be our bullish hold. People, I think, in the market would be super happy around that 220, 230 mark. But hey, if we're fighting this much around 250, and that's what you've seen here over these last couple days, let's bring it because that is great overall because, yes, just like your comments said, right? Sometimes turbulence is good. It gets us to a destination. Yeah. Sometimes you got to move sideways and consolidate. Zoom out to the month for XRP, and you've seen that. The move has made its thing and then kind of goes a little sideways. It tries to figure out where it's going. This one had a whole bunch of red candlesticks in a row, and then it was like rocket ship time. And it appears that we're doing the same thing right here. And now we've got confirmation on who is going to be the head of the SEC, Paul Atkins. Altcoins are at a 9-month high for funding. Is there more left? Well, let's think about this. Look at BTC making a move again, girlfriend, 98,000. So if BTC is starting to get close to that 100,000 and start stealing a little oomph from the alts, I'm okay with that. That's better than Middle East flare-up where the whole market tanks 30% and we're all like, oh, dude, this sucks, man. I'd rather it be like, all right, alts, let's find our floor. Let's consolidate. Let's move sideways. Let's be realistic with the move here. Let BTC do its thing, and then when BTC runs out of steam again, let the alts roar again. I mean, you're seeing it up on screen. BTC just flashed 99,000 while we were doing this. So, yeah, if we're seeing this because this is hot, I'm okay with that. And this is very exciting stuff, but it is also a lot to keep up with. Honestly, I'll do a story in the morning, and I kid you not, by the afternoon, there's even more hot, juicy news happening. And this has been like day after day after day, so I understand if the market gets tired. I understand if you get tired. I understand if all of a sudden, even with all this positivity, you're like, yo, I need to breathe out and chill out a little bit. Because think about it. That happens with people when it comes to thinking about money. And this is what's happening right now as players are looking at this and they're like, oh my gosh, how much more of this can we take? Are we being too greedy? Should we buy more? Is this the floor? Are we going to crash? I mean, it's all sorts of craziness and with big money behind it. So if that big money every once in a while needs to chill out, take a deep breath, I'm down with that. Seriously. It's a way healthier way for us to make this move. I've got the heat map up on the screen up here, and I'm just looking at it now. I'm like, Cardano's 8 is at $1.20. Who's upset with that? I mean, we didn't have that a month ago. BNB at 733. Doge at 41.8. Doge made the move early, has been holding on to its gains. ICP, listen to this. ICP quietly right now at $15. Yeah. Remember, ICP got pounded after touching over 20. So these things are starting to claw their way back. They're doing it at their own rhythm, their own beat. So it's a little harder to keep track of as compared to previous runs where we saw like everything all kind of rise at once and everything all sink at once. Now it's just something here, something there, something there. But it's a lot of something's here and something's there. So hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out, because I'm going to bring you the news every day of the week. If there were 8 days, I'd bring it 8 days. But there's only 7, so I got to bring it 7. Had a little run today. It was cold. Yeah, that sucked. I was fully wrapped up. Got a race this weekend. Kind of a fun road race. Choo-choo, bitches.